Limpopo. He succeeds his mother, the late Queen Makobo Modjadji the Sixth. For the past 2 centuries, the Balobedu were resigned over by females. This update live now from SABC news reporter Pimani Baloyi at the installation ceremony. Pimani, thanks for joining us. Tell us what's happening.
Good afternoon, Peter. Indeed, we are at Ketlhagoni outside Modjadjiskloof in Limpopo, where the installation of Prince Lekukela has just wrapped up. Right now, what happened is that this installation ceremony started last night. We understand there were rituals performed throughout the night, and some also continued into early this morning. Because as members of the media, we're not allowed into the palace to bear witness to this installation ceremony. I'm going to speak to the spokesperson of the Royal Council, Mr. Modjadji, just to find out how it went. Mr. Modjadji, last night and this morning, everything has concluded. How did it go?
Says Pimani and all your viewers, let me indicate to the public and to the whole nation that indeed we have come to the conclusion of our customary and traditional ceremony. You are very correct. It started last night and ran throughout the whole night. You can check on my eyes. I'm a man who never slept. But today, a formal ceremony at the royal residence took place, and we have just wrapped up. We have got the king-elect, as I'm telling you. The man will be ascending the throne officially after the coronation processes shall have unfolded.
Mr. Modjadji, speaking about this king-elect, we've been at the Royal Palace since morning, and we've spoken to different people. Some of the people seem a little bit confused, especially the elderly women. They are telling us that they were informed that Prince Lekukela will be holding the fort, just as his uncle had held the fort for Princess Masalanabo. It seems there must be miscommunication. Is there miscommunication, and what is this happening, this misunderstanding?
Well, it's very unfortunate that there could still be people who are misinformed and ill-informed. The identification of an heir to the throne has successfully been done from the royal family. It has been canvassed and brought to the Royal Council. And the Royal Council endorsed the proposal or the decision of the royal family. We have canvassed it further to the entire community of Balobedu through the Indunas. Our duty and expectation is that each and every Induna has explained to his and or her subjects. Those people we are talking about whom you say they are still confused, the blame can only go to their leaders in their different communities. But from the royal house and from everywhere, everything was very explicit and fully explained.
Speaking about Indunas and this miscommunication and misunderstanding, Indunas fall under senior traditional leaders, and you've told us that Indunas were present, but there are several senior traditional leaders that fall under your queenship. Were they present? What is the process? Is there another process to rope them in? Are they party to this decision? What is happening? Bearing in mind that this decision solely rests on the arms of the royal family and the Royal Council. But when we speak about senior traditional leaders in this area, are they part of the decision? What's happening with that regard?
Indeed, you are very correct. There is no kingship or queenship without support of the senior traditional leaders. The Modjadji kingdom has also the senior traditional leaders who are in support. But for your information, they are part and parcel of the people who were officially summoned to the King's Scroll, and they were informed about this all-important big decision of shifting from the she into an he. You have to understand, you and I, that our kingdom is not married Today's ceremony, because it's in the inner circle of the family, where you also were not allowed to go in. They are also not part of us as we are speaking here, but they will be there. We are going to brief them about the outcome here, and more and above all, when we prepare for the coronation, they are going to be part of us from the beginning until the end.
Speaking about coronation, what should we expect to unfold going forward? And let's also speak to government getting on board and issuing a certificate to the Prince King-elect.
The issuing from time immemorial of certificate of the new incumbent, the certificate will only be issued during the day of the coronation. All these queens which ever sat on the throne, they got their certificates during the date of the coronation. So we do not expect any mix-up or confusion in as far as that is concerned. What is going to happen? Immediately now that we are done with our cultural festives, from here we will be in touch with the Presidency's office and also with the Minister of Kokta, Mem Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, and thereafter we are certain, because we have satisfied all the groundwork culturally and customarily speaking, they are going to give us a date. And when they give us a date, is then that the President will come and sign the certificate and hand it over to the Prince, who is now the King-elect.
So at this point, just to confirm, the benefits, government benefits to the queenship, are they still going towards the regent? Is he still regent? And is the King-elect do any benefits from government?
Yeah, we have got enough benefits for our kingship, for your information. As I'm speaking now, the regent is going to continue with his benefits until the date of coronation. That is the time that his resignation is also going to be recognized. But what you must also appreciate here is, for the first time in the history of handing over the baton, that willingly the regent, without force, is saying, my sister's son, Motogolo, the time has come. I've ruled over this nation for more than 17 years. The time has come that I must hand over the baton to you. It is unheard of, but in our case, because we are people of peace, it is happening.
Is there a date for this coronation? Is there a timeline, an estimation of timeline in terms of how long it will take until the official handover is done?
That one is going to depend on the schedule and the commitment of the President. He is the final arbiter when it comes to the date and time when we are going to have the coronation, because he will have to check his schedule after he's been satisfied himself that as a nation we have done the complete groundwork. Appointment of the next to the throne. Number two, going through the traditional customs and our rituals, and having consulted everybody, as I've already told you, there is nothing more that the Act is talking about than all this what I've made mention of.
As we wrap, let's speak about the court case that is challenging the decision for the prince to be heir to the throne. It's going to court on the 10th. Will the Royal Council be represented? What will you be arguing in court?
Yeah, that one. You see, normally I don't want to be preemptive. Last time when you talked to me here about the interdict, I said, look, we are the law-abiding citizens. My father's kingdom is a law-abiding citizen or kingdom. We will wait and cross the river when we meet. But I can tell you, I'm betting on you, I don't see us losing this case. We have already won the first round. We have won the second round. We are going for a kill on the 10th of October, 2022.
The last thing, the princess, you've said over and over again you'll be reaching out to her and that she's one of your own. Can we speak about her yet again? The royal family's attempts to reach out to her during this last night and today to ensure that she's party to this. How has that been going?
You see, the problem is currently as we speak, our daughter and our beloved daughter, the princess, is in the enemy camp. And you will understand that we are fighting the court battles now And some of these things, if we were to talk about them, we will be charged of defeating the ends of justice. We will be told this matter is sub judice. It is for this reason that for now, until the final court ruling, we will wait. But immediately after the court has ruled, we are going to intensify our pursuit that our daughter must come back home.
Thank you so much, Mr. Morasetla. Thank you. That is the spokesperson of the Modjadji Royal Council, wrapping up the day for us. We've been here since yesterday, bringing you live updates of this traditional installation. They are now saying Prince Lekukela is the king-elect, and that soon he will be recognized by government as soon as all processes have been followed up. From myself, Pimani Baloyi, my colleague, senior video journalist Ulisane Lebebe, and radio colleague Justice Chipalani, here from the Ketlhagoni traditional office. It's a wrap. Peter?
Pimani, thank you so much indeed for that update. So, things happening there in Limpopo. First time in 200 years seeing a male ruler there ascending to the throne.